one of the reasons that I think people ought to get involved is that, for instance, our living room is darker. The reason it's darker is you can no longer buy a 100-watt light bulb. And that was a political decision. It's politics. People who are elected make choices like that for us every day. They make choices about energy policy, for instance, and because of the choices that we've made, we now pay over $3 a gallon for gas, where 6 years ago we were paying about $1.80 something for gas. We're paying $5 a gallon for a gallon of milk. And the reason we're paying that is because some government officials somewhere, empowered by the people that we've elected, made those decisions for us. And those are the consequences of not being involved in the political process. So it's very important that people get involved, particularly women. If we want to get our country back on the right track, it's got to start from the bottom up. Ronald Reagan, in his farewell address, said that all great change in America begins at the kitchen table. And what he's talking about is that people sit down and they talk about the things they deal with day in and day out: paying the mortgage, educating their kids, having a job, the things that are just part of our daily lives at the kitchen table. And a lot of those discussions and a lot of the problems that people are dealing with are the direct result of the people that we've sent to Washington, or in some cases to state government. So it's incredibly important for people to get involved, to encourage people to run for office, to help them, but to really fundamentally keep people informed. Inform your neighbors, people you go to church with, your friends, and really inform your family. Raise up a generation of young people who have a sense of public service, a sense of duty. That's a word we don't use much anymore. To give them a vision for being leaders one day, and get them grounded in the right ideas, the right values. That's really what's missing in our country, are people who are engaged. It seems like every national election we see fewer and fewer people voting. They've just either given up or they just don't think it's important, and it really is. So if you're sitting in a dark room watching this, and it's because you've had to buy a light bulb you really don't want, thank a politician.